Welcome to our Proverb a Day devotion, focusing today on Proverbs 6. A few months ago, my wife and I visited a bird sanctuary. As we walked around and admired the beautiful species of birds with all their beautiful feathers, we suddenly heard the flapping of the wings of a rather large bird that seemed that was in distress. This continued for several minutes, so we decided to attempt to follow the trail to find out what was going on. We came up to a bird enclosure in which there was a mid-sized macaw that got its feet caught in the wire mesh and could not get free. We reported it to the keepers and they were able to clear it. Now, what does a story of a macaw have to do with Proverbs? According to Solomon, this is very much what happens when we say things that we regret. He says that you are snared by your words. Just like the wire mesh that caught the macaw and kept it flopping around, your words will act as a snare that will keep you trapped. The macaw had to wait for someone to release it. But Solomon tells us that we are to take care of the snare ourselves. There are two things that humans possess that will come into play here: pride and humility. You will either maximize your pride or you will minimize your humility. People are living in a snare because they're not willing to let go of their pride and free themselves from this bondage. We may seem like everything is okay when we are hurting. Let us seek advice from Solomon, however. How about if we seek to be humble right from the very start? How about if we decide that we will not have fear, that we will not be anxious, that we will not be covering up, not trying to justify our actions? All you want is for the peace that surpasses all understanding to be yours, even in these situations. Have you been harsh with your spouse, your children, or your co-workers? Ask for their forgiveness. Choose to be humble. Acknowledge that you were wrong. Tell them you're sorry. God, in the words of Solomon, says that you will be delivered like a gazette from the hand of the hunter.